Hey guys, welcome back to Build with Travis. And has it not been a hot minute? I have not had many videos out lately, and that is because we have had so much going on in our personal life and with church, and we are also going to be moving, which I'll probably talk about in future videos. But I recently got some pieces from the Pick-a-Brick section of the Lego website that I thought I would share with you today. Some of these are just fun pieces for my Lego city, and some of them are more Dungeons and Dragons inspired because, as you know, I enjoy using Lego with Dungeons and Dragons. And here are the first things I got in this order. These are the big 16 by 16 Technic plates, and these are just really easy to use for my city to build Mills plates on for my modulars. And those plates are underneath the modular themselves, and they connect the other modulars and streets that I build, but it also makes the modular a bit more sturdy. So when you're moving it around, it's not on that flimsy base plate. And I typically buy black in these, but this kind of sandy color was a little bit cheaper. And so I decided to go with this color for my future projects because all of them are going to be completely covered up anyway with tiles and different things that are going into the modulars. But here's the exciting stuff. Yeah, you want to see the pieces, right? I mean, I do. So here they are. I always like to have a lot of the 2x2 light gray tile pieces for my sidewalks. I transfer out all the dark gray sidewalks on the modulars to use these light gray ones. Also picked up some cool bodies. This one is kind of like a Viking body that I can use for Dungeons and Dragons miniature, and I just love the printing on this one. I've actually picked up a few of these in the past. I also picked up some hair pieces. This one over on the left looks a lot like my wife's hair, but this is, I believe, from Brother Thor, and I thought that could be a good piece for a Dungeons and Dragons figure. But both of these have similar texture and curl like my wife's hair, and these are some newer hair pieces, so I had to pick up some of these to check out and possibly put on my minifigure that represents my wife, because a lot of times we take pictures of our family figures. Got some cool cups. I thought those would be awesome for Dungeons and Dragons. They're like hot chocolate. I think those came out with the city calendar, Christmas calendar this year. Also picked up a mustache and some other hair that I thought would be good for Dungeons and Dragons. I just really love these mustaches they brought out. Very cowboy-ish. But look at this face. He's kind of dirty, kind of beat up a little bit. So I thought that was kind of a cool looking face there. And some weapons. You can never have too many weapons when you use Lego for Dungeons and Dragons. And the piece that I just love the most out of this order are these gargoyles. These are new. They have just recently come out with the new Wednesday sets. Now, there's a set that is like her bedroom where her and her roommate live, and these little gargoyles are just so awesome. Not only could you use them for like a Halloween mock or maybe like a haunted house type thing, but they are going to be great for Dungeons and Dragons. You can kind of see how big they are compared to that Viking body there. They're just really, really cool. But I also got some other pieces as well, and you can see the numbers here in case you want to look those up and order them. And also, not only did I have to get the Technic plate, but I also got some of these because I use these when I build Mills plates as well. Anytime I do a Pick-a-Brick order, I always end up with some random stuff, and I just thought this one was cool. He's really happy on one side, and he's sad with a little tear on the other side. Not really sure what I'll do with that. Don't have a plan for it, but I thought it was cool. And then next up is this mini figurehead that kind of looks like a lion with a beard. Don't know exactly what I will do with this as far as Dungeons and Dragons goes, but I thought it was a really cool piece. I think it's from the Ninjago line. One thing I've really loved about the recent Dream sets are these little vests. I think they're really cool. You can also connect something to the back of them. Again, probably use them for my city, maybe for Dungeons and Dragons, who knows. I don't necessarily always have a plan for everything I find when I scour the Pick-a-Brick area, but I always find some good stuff. This is a hood for like a sweatshirt or a cloak. Also picked up some fun hats as well as a red panda. Those are new from last year, and one of the really cool banana peels that are new with the Mario Kart sets. I was so excited to see that you could get banana peels on there now. Also found this hammer. Usually that's Thor's hammer, but it's got some markings on it that I thought looked really cool and D&D-ish. But like I said, that banana peel is just a lot of fun. And now that you can get those on Pick-a-Brick, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to probably pick up a few of those anytime I order anything from Pick-a-Brick. I also thought that shield back there and the really cool grappling hook looking item would also really be cool for Dungeons and Dragons as well. And so, again, just a lot of fun things. Don't necessarily have plans for all of them. Some of them are for Dungeons and Dragons, some of them are for my city, and some of them just I thought were cool. But if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, please consider sharing. I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment in the comment section, and you would be my absolute best friend if you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. Really helps out my channel, really helps out my website. And until next time, keep building.